To our big year-ender, episode 125. Merry Christmas to each and every one of you out there. I'm Mike Hogan.
And I'm just Kyle.
And let's get started with some ringside news so we can get to our awards. Our Toppy is back this year.
Look at the rock.
Look at the Toppy. The Toppy. Who will get the Toppy this year?
He got the Intercontinental title?
Nope. Yes.
So anyway, he didn't even know what the award had on it. But anywho, we got a lot of stuff going on.
We do have a lot of stuff going on.
And I'm very excited about this. The next evolution of a tournament. Hopefully,
yes.
They still get the women's tournament coming. But we have.
Oh, I believe so.
Yeah. I mean, you got the Cruiserweight tournament, and it started a brand new brand. Mm-hmm. And now we've got this. And everybody hates the Universal title. But this is the greatest belt I've ever seen in my life. This is the greatest thing. I love it. It's great. It's amazing.
I'm
telling you. Yes, that's true. But WWE is to crown the first ever United Kingdom champion. They made sure it didn't say European title because I mean that would have already happened.
A lot of people are like, why did they not just bring back the European title? Because they want to do something new.
New.
Hey.
But they're going to do it instead of the way they did it with the Cruiserweights, where it was multiple weeks.
Yeah.
This time it will be a 2-night tournament. It's in the middle of January, like 14th and 15th, something like that.
I thought it was 17th, 18th.
It might be 17th. I just know it's right in the middle.
Yeah, Saturday and Sunday. Their time.
Their time. So that's going to be rough for us, ain't it?
Yes.
Not watching that live.
No.
And the best thing.
3 o'clock in the morning.
Right. The best thing is
wrestling's coming out.
Is that this person just announced he was leaving Ring of Honor.
Yes. I mean, have some motions been in force for a few?
Oh, it's been going for a little while. It had to be. They wasn't just like, hey, we're going to offer you a contract. And then all of a sudden, hey, cool, I'll take it. And then, boop, like 2 days later, hey, I'm part of this. Yeah. Like, come on now.
I'm glad.
They had to have told him, hey, this is what we're doing. We definitely want you involved. Because, I mean, honestly, who else would have been better for this besides William Regal or something, you know? And Regal already has a role, you know? Yeah. But the person that's going to be involved with this, Michael Cole will be the lead ring announcer. He needs to just be a ring announcer. Yeah. But Michael Cole will be the lead commentator, and the play-by-play man, the color man, if you will be Nigel McGuinness. If you're a TNA fan, you would know him as Desmond Wolfe, but nobody remembers that.
No, I remember that. I remember they had he had Daniel Bryan, you had Nigel McGuinness, who was going to go where, and he failed the test for WWE and ended up in TNA, and Daniel come to WWE.
And that's why he failed the test, because he wasn't physically able to wrestle anymore. Because right after he failed that test, it's like, oh, okay, well now TNA wouldn't use him to wrestle anymore.
No, what, 2, 3 matches maybe?
Right.
Yeah, he didn't wrestle hardly nothing in TNA.
And something must have happened. Something was going wrong with him. I don't know if it's concussions or what. But then he went back to Ring of Honor and became their matchmaker, like their general manager type thing.
Which was a good role for him.
But it's all of a sudden, like right after Steve Corino signs, boop, Nigel McGuinness signs. They quit on their last show was the same day.
That's very weird.
Weird stuff.
So just move somebody up with Kevin Kelly because he's probably not coming back.
Probably not, but you got to think about that. I mean, they are raiding Ring of Honor like Vince raided the territories. My gosh.
I know.
I mean, not only Nigel, but then Steve Corino, Roderick Strong, Austin Aries, who is more TNA though.
Yeah.
But he was a Ring of Honor original. AJ Styles was working for them when he left. Let's see, Samoa Joe's original from over there for Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Jacobs is now backstage.
Yeah. Once Corino gets there, they'll have a scum reunion with Kevin Owens. So.
Yes, they posted about that.
They did, which is very funny. I mean, hey, you can pay them more Ring of Honor, or they can take the money and go to WWE for the bigger stage for the time being. You know, then you go back.
I mean, you know those guys are all going to end up leaving and coming back. I mean, you're only in WWE for a season.
And it's a bigger show for you too when they come back since they've been in the WWE.
Exactly.
Hey, you show up. This guy was in WWE and he's here back in Ring of Honor, and
he came back home.
Yes,
so we got to run back and we got to see the show. So we got to pay for the tickets. So I mean it brings people back to the show. So it's fine. And plus right now Ring of Honor's in a transitional period. They've lost a ton of their names. So now it's all about these new names coming in.
So last week we talked about who Triple H and we're looking at to snatch from Ring of Honor.
Yes.
So I mean they always want to change.
Of course somebody's letting us know about some stuff.
Oh yeah, probably about a RoadBlock.
Yes, but this UK, they're trying to say the whole reason the UK thing was set up was to take people away from watching World of Sport, which is making a revival, coming back to television. And so WWE thinks that if World of Sport starts up, and they had all those big names that they just signed, that World of Sport would be the #1 show in the UK. Because, TNA apparently no longer competition. Anyway, because they just lost their UK television.
But they got an app for them, though. They're going to do an app for them next year.
Oh, so they can still watch it.
Yes.
Still doesn't mean there will be the top-rated thing anymore. Right.
Oh, excuse me. I kind of napped off there.
Exactly.
Somehow snow.
Exactly.
But, yeah. So let's go on with this is interesting news.
This is very interesting. Finally, it took a little while.
It took a little while, but they reversed the decision, and they have suspended Brock Lesnar from UFC.
So yes, Brock technically lost his match, even though he
lost his match. Yes, the dude who was bitching and moaning is now the winner. So
that's like coming in second place
CM
and still winning.
CM Punk would only hope the other guy who he fought would also be suspended, so he can win his match.
Exactly.
He took an ass whooping.
He really did.
Merry Christmas to you.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Oh,
they don't have any. We don't have any jingles on this thing. I was like, trying to move my head. I probably look like a fool right now.
Oh my God! Just of course having a seizure.
Right? Just trying to get jingles going and they're whatnot.
But does this matter to WWE? No.
No, remember, they don't drug test their part-timers.
They don't care. Okay, failed UFC.
You know what that just means for them? Is he ain't going to be back in UFC for a while.
Yeah, so we got him now. He either goes to the farm in Minnesota or he wrestles for us.
The farm? He lives in Canada now.
Oh, whatever. He's probably got a farm in Minnesota, a farm in Canada, a farm in wherever he wants to have one.
It's true, because he's rich.
Yes.
But he did have to pay a large fine, I believe.
It really matters.
Like $250,000. That's a lot of money.
He'll just hold WWE out and they'll pay him $150,000.
I'm
not doing WrestleMania. Okay, here's your money. And a little extra. Get your ass in there.
Right. Go lose to Goldberg.
Yeah. That's your punishment. I just rewrote the script. Oh wow. 3 in a row. Goldberg's got your number, bro.
That's right. It's just like James Ellsworth's got AJ Styles. Yes. But up next we got Zack Ryder, who he won it for his team. Yes. Which I mean, obviously was just another challenge for the Wyatt family to beat him.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Hype Bros wasn't going to win the tag team titles for SmackDown Live.
Not at all.
Wasn't going to happen. Like for Zack Ryder, Mojo Rawlins, give him something that helps. It's the same old, showing opportunity. But then his knee.
But at least it. I mean, because there's a lot of a lower card tag teams on SmackDown. Yeah. So they need this type of thing where a lower card team wins.
They need some lower card teams like the Vaudevillains and the Ascension to pick up some wins.
That's what I'm saying. But by having the Hype Bros win, and it shows, okay, we're going to give these lower card teams a chance to bring them up.
Right.
Because you got to bring them up because you can't just rely on the Wyatts, American Alpha, and the Usos. No, you can't rely on just them because Heath Slater and Rhino are done.
Yeah, if they say because it looks like Rhino and them are done. Yes. Yeah. It's just a matter of. I think they'll probably team again, and when they do team again, that's when it'll
Rhino gore him. Yeah. So Zack Ryder did have to have knee surgery. He was just in Alabama, right down the road from us.
The ham.
The B-ham. And he'll be out for 6 months. Yeah,
it's killer. It's killer.
I mean, his girlfriend comes back. Well, then they teased it again.
I know.
Oh, she's coming back next week. Oh, she'll premiere soon. They said they WWE trolled us all because apparently Emma went on to Twitter and she was basically saying, I got y'all type thing. Which, she just tried to play along probably. Because they probably ran out of time.
If they sent her Dana Brooks back to NXT, it wouldn't hurt my feelings any,
No.
So,
but the pictures that they're showing for her on Raw are quite nice.
Oh yeah, they have improved her. Yeah.
Yes, they have.
Keep her out of Walmart. We'll be okay.
Yes, please don't go to Walmart. But yes, But she comes back from injury and he goes away.
But he's on SmackDown Live, so it wouldn't make a difference.
It don't make no difference, but still, it's ironic though.
But yeah, they can't spend no time together at home because she's been away.
Now she's back
He's
on the road.
Now she's gonna be on the road. He's gonna be at home.
Yep, couldn't get injured at the same time. Jeez,
Louise.
But
interesting thing on
part
Twitter was, I mean, they could go that route. I mean, I would like for they could run this for a little bit. Him going Mojo looking, team with me. We've got a shot at the tag team titles.
Right. People saying no.
Or he could try out people and not work out in matches. I mean, that'd help you give wins over other people. You know
that's
okay,
how Jason.
You team with me. We'll take on the Ascension night. Ascension picks of the win. Okay, well you're not looking.
That's how Jason Jordan and Chad Gable came together.
Exactly.
Jason Jordan teamed with random people.
And Chad Gable kept harassing
Gable.
Winning. I mean, ready, willing, and
Gable. Say it.
I'm saying it.
Say it. No. But anyway.
But
that's how they did it. So, I mean, it could work for Mojo on the main roster, and then eventually Curt Hawkins.
Yeah, that's who was supposed to. I mean, that's who
Sorry,
Zack
I gave
wants.
that away.
That's who Zack wants. I mean, that's his former tag team partner when they were Edgeheads.
Edgeheads, and when they were the Major Brothers.
Thank you, because I never remember that one.
Major Brothers.
The Major Brothers.
Oh, Lord. Brett and Brian Major.
Brothers from another mother.
Right. They do look alike, though, with the long hair.
Yeah. And hey, if it gives Curt something.
Because he got nothing.
He got nothing.
He just had a baby. Well, his wife had a baby. That's physically impossible.
If he had a baby, that'd make more news. I think they would stick front and center then.
That's true, and he'd make a lot of money. That'd be Guinness Book of World Records. But anyway, Curt Hawkins' wife just had a baby, so he needs the money. So let's get him on TV some more.
Yeah.
Because the more you're on TV, the more you get paid.
Well, somebody who ain't gonna be on TV.
Hey, and it doesn't bother any of us.
It's old Mick Foley here.
I guess he's gonna dye his hair so they didn't want him on TV, huh?
It's already been dyed. You can look at it and see. He's been dyeing it.
Well, he's been dyeing it dark though.
Yeah, but you can tell once he washes the gray. Once he washes the black, it'll be white as snow. Yeah, you can see a little gray inside of it.
To me though, that looks like he dyed it white though.
He may have a little white.
That's too perfect.
But yeah, he's gonna go away for a little while. They said hip surgery. I saw that today.
Hip surgery. I was told he was taking off time for WWE because of his charitable stuff with playing Santa Claus.
And personal reasons, I also said. Which I guess he'd be playing Santa Claus, but now I heard hip surgery.
With him losing all that weight, I could see the hip surgery thing because...
Maybe he talked to Undertaker and he said, hey, I got hip surgery and it was great.
Well, at the same time, so did Jake Roberts when he was doing DDP yoga. And Mick Foley just lost over like 100 pounds with doing DDP yoga. So they may have said, hey, you need to lose a certain amount of weight or the hip won't work
He needs something because his teeth are falling out. His hip is blowing more out.
Oh, those teeth, that was funny.
He's yelling at Sami Zayn who's going to get his ass kicked tonight.
He is.
RoadBlock.
In this old 10-minute time limit.
A 10-minute beating is what's going to be tonight.
Might as well bring the TV title back.
Because I'm sorry, I like Zayn, but if you have Zayn beat Braun Strowman tonight,
it ruins the whole
It ruins Braun Strowman.
It does.
They shouldn't even beat him. They should give it 10-minute time limit, but Braun should beat him quickly. I'm sorry.
They should have said if you could last 5 minutes, and he could have lasted 5 minutes.
Because Braun said 2. He can last 2 minutes with me. So.
Hey-o.
And then Foley gave him 10.
He should have just gave him 5, and Sammy probably could last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Ask his wife. Anyway, he probably could last 5 minutes and then still lose.
Could he get 3 minutes?
Hey-o. Rosie! Anyway.
Did someone say 3 minutes? Yeah, look it up in your history.
Yes.
It could have been great.
It could have been.
They crapped all over it.
Yeah, they ruined that. They should have been tag champs and everything.
They should have been. Well, let's go to some Ring of Honor news.
This guy, my gosh, I was like, hey, this guy, never mind, he's not there.
Yeah, he's not there.
Oh, man, what a...
I think, obviously, this dude's going to be in NXT if he doesn't stay in Japan.
It's going to be a couple of years, though, because he's got a New Japan contract for 2 years.
Okay, well, they get more seasons.
But he ain't got a job. I mean, he's not out of a job, at least.
Yeah.
He quit here, but because Ring of Honor and New Japan have a working relationship, but he could choose, hey, I don't want to work for him, and his contract with Ring of Honor was up, so hey, I'm done.
Yeah.
But Michael Elgin reportedly finished with Ring of Honor due to unhappiness with the company. The way I read it was non-communication, or lack of communication, and pushing of younger talent. I'm like, what? This young whippersnapper just beat this guy. I quit. I don't think that's a reason.
No,
that doesn't make any sense at all. Because he's still at the top of the card.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not in the world title picture, but he stays up in that area.
Yeah, I mean, I just say If he wants to go to Japan, New Japan for a while, that's fine.
I mean, he has the look and he has the style, so
he'll be a huge star in New Japan.
He would be.
And WWE, you know WWE will probably will become a calling sooner or later.
Yes, with all these other Ring of Honor people there.
That's true.
Because I guarantee you. Well, Michael Cole said in the press conference for Nigel McGuinness that he's been trying to get Nigel for a long time. He has had his eye on Nigel for a long time, and he finally got him. So he could have been watching him and saying, "Hey, this guy would be great at commentary." Maybe it was Michael's idea.
Hey.
But I mean, they at least have him take credit for it, But
I like getting these new guys in here. You have Mario, and you have now Nigel. You got Corey Graves.
It's different style. It's not the WWE style of commentary.
And some of the WWE style that's been in there needs to back away. You got rid of Jerry Lawler, who was on the commentating desk. You need to get rid of JBL, back him off.
Right.
Byron Saxton. I mean, he's
I like Byron.
Byron, he's the new, fresh, and I don't think he'd be a freaking Josh Matthews type if something happened. Because Josh used to be, he was okay, and then he got the bug of his butt and now everything.
Yes.
Everything WWE is.
That total Nonstop Deletion is better than any WrestleMania ever. Did you watch that?
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
Did not watch it.
I watched it.
I'm sorry.
Woo! Cannot get that hour and 30 minutes back because they took out commercials on YouTube. My gosh.
Well, let's talk about this since you brought it up. Nice segue there. You are a professional.
Hey,
You're a professional from the word go.
That's what it says.
That's what it says.
Can we get it? Yeah, we got it on there.
We got it, all right.
Hooray!
But yeah, viewership for total non-stop deletion.
Delete. I'm going to hit you in the face.
Don't hit me in the face.
Okay.
I'll block it away. They said the ratings were better than last week.
Ooh,
oh, wow. Okay. They plugged it enough. The ratings better be better.
Less than the last Deletion Special.
Yes. See, that's not good.
No.
Because you're beating it to the ground now. You can't have a delete from the compound every couple episodes because it gets old real quick.
It will.
You run out of things to do.
Yep. Because there was a lot going on this one episode.
Rockstar Spud being pinned by a baby.
Which, if you watch it, it does make sense.
He got tasered.
He got tasered by Senor Benjamin. But you got to watch it, though. Look, somebody's moving him. It's funny. Because the baby's in the ring, and the baby does this, but if your parents do this enough in the house, you're going to repeat it.
Yeah.
So they caught it on camera, him doing that, which is funny. But after Rockstar Spud got tased, you see nothing but the baby's legs. You don't see the top of him, so somebody's probably got his hands like, but his legs are moving, like running around the ring, and then next thing you know, he's on top of Rockstar Spud. You don't see him get on top of Rockstar Spud. You see him walking around the ring, just his legs. And then all of a sudden he's on top of and Rockstar Spud does this right here. He's holding him down.
So he can't get up.
Stay down, kid.
3 seconds.
But it was so funny, though. Rockstar Spud in the promo said, I want your kid's first match because I want to get rid of your kid, but don't worry. I'll make your kid look like $1 million. And then after I'm done with him, you can shoot him to the moon like all those other promoters did with their kids. I was like, that is hilarious.
Yeah.
It's funny stuff. And then they have fans in the compound. Before the total Nonstop Deletion with the tag team thing, they have some fans which are just local North Carolina people. Because they ain't flying nobody in. Anyway, so it's just North Carolina people. And every time that Matt Hardy says deletion, every time, and it's like 3 times in one sentence. One time they go delete. I'm like, shut up! You're saying it too many times. But when Rockstar was doing the promo, they started chanting for King Maxwell. It's not Maxwell. There's no W.
Oh.
Maxwell.
Okay.
And they start chanting him, and he's like, Rockstar said, "See, your kid hadn't even had a match yet. And he's more over than I've ever been." I was like, okay, Sid Vicious. It's a horrible thing to say about yourself.
I read somewhere he already beat Disco Inferno, though.
He may have, because after it's really funny.
Because I saw Disco put a tweet on there. So.
No, after the match was over. After the match was over, Disco was there at the compound, and he's like looking through the curtain, and then the camera's looking at him. He's like, thank God it wasn't me this time.
No, maybe
so maybe that was his Impact Wrestling debut, but him beating Disco was something else.
Or maybe it wasn't him taking the loss to somebody he shouldn't lose to. Maybe that's what he's talking about.
Right, because he was the Jabba guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was some of the stuff was funny. Rockstar Spud had a tag team partner.
How bad you feel about Rock and Roll Express?
Oh, that was funny.
They wasn't. Did one of those things like, oh Lord.
It didn't make them look bad. It didn't make them look bad.
You're there and you're like, why do they have these people out here?
It honestly did not. And the Bruiserweights. Remember John Skyler and Corey Hollis? Remember we saw Corey Hollis in Atlanta take on Dalton Castle.
Mm-hmm.
Him and his partner John Skyler, who have both been on Raw, they lost to the what's the Caribbean people's names? Primo and Epica, them guys.
Yeah, Shining Stars.
Yes, they lost to them in their first match as the Shining Stars. Those two guys.
Okay.
They were two of the tag teams in the Deletion thing, and then there was some.
Yeah, no, but they gotta run through. I mean, to knock a few out, and then.
Well, see, the thing was, I thought it was going to be like a continuous thing where the Hardys had to beat each team and beat each team and beat. No. They started out with like a few teams in the ring, and then all of a sudden these sirens started going off, and they were like, "The public must leave! The public must leave! I repeat, it's unsafe! The public must leave! Total non-stop deletion is beginning!" It was so freaking weird. And so they had like the rock stars. Anyway, Rock and Roll Express, the Decay,
Barado.
the Helms Dynasty, and the Hardys. They started out in the compound. Those four teams. And then once all that craziness started happening, all the fans leave. Then they leave out of the building, and then standing at the gate, which was their front gate, it had the letter H for Hardy. Their front gate was standing a bunch of tag teams, and it was Corey Hollis and John Skyler. It was the Bravado Brothers. DCC. Oh my gosh, that made DCC look like the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Really? James Storm was by himself. But then all of a sudden there was like 10 people with those masks on that come up with him. Well, they all got beat up by Abyss and Crazy Steve, and James Storm's still standing there by himself. Then all of a sudden another guy comes up, and he lifts his mask up. He's like, "I heard this on the CB radio. I'm coming to beat you down. We're going to win this tag team thing." James Storm's like, "Who in the world are you?" And so Abyss beats the crap out of the dude, and he puts his foot on the guy, and the referee counts 1, 2, 3. So the DCC got eliminated because of that dude. And James Storm's like, "He wasn't even with me." That made them look so stupid. So, but the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton and Jeff Hardy went up on these scissor lifts.
Yeah, I saw the picture of
You saw the picture of the man lifts, or whatever they're called? Oh my God, the best thing in the world. So the other two, Matt and Robert, were in the ring wrestling, and then Robert got pushed out of the ring when he went to do his the toe hold, not the figure four, but you know.
Yeah, the spinning toe hold.
Yeah, he was doing the spinning toe hold. That doesn't hurt. Anyway, so stupid. But anyway, he was doing that, and the next thing you know, what's his name? Matt got out of the ring and pushed the man lift and lifted Ricky up in the air. He's like, "What the heck are you doing, boy? Let me down! Let me down!" And then at the very end of it, when they faded to black on their part, Ricky goes, "That's hot effing enough." I'm like, I bet they were joking with him. They were ribbing him by putting him up in the air, and they left that part in. He said, "That's hot effing enough." And then freaking Road Warrior Animal was there. Yeah. He looked up. He's like, "Ricky, is that you?" He said, "Help me. Let get me down." Pretty freaking funny. That stuff was funny. Yeah. But I digress. But you got to watch it because I just gave you like most of it.
You did.
The daggum
world title match.
Vanguard won the little
boat.
No, not the boat. Yeah. The I know. Drone. Yeah, the drone. It tried to wrestle.
I read it.
And it got eliminated. It got disqualified because it couldn't wrestle, so ODB came back.
I saw the boat knocked up, stopped the pin.
It did. It hit him, and then that's when the boat. And so they started beating up the boat. Hurricane's like kicking it. "Let's beat the boat up!" And Helms Dynasty's like beating the crap out of it. And then all of a sudden, Shane Helms gets thrown into the lake of reincarnation, and he freaking comes back as 3 count.
Yeah, I saw.
So and he's like, "You're not Shannon. You're not Evan." And then they super kick him, and then he goes into the water again and comes back as the Hurricane.
Oh, it's so cool. It looks like the Hurricane.
Oh, it's the same mask and everything. They just never say his name.
They can't call him the Hurricane. Yeah.
When they buried, they actually took dirt and buried one of the young tag teams. And Matt looks at Hurricane and says, "The man with 3 H's would be so proud of what we did here. We buried this young and up and coming tag team." It was that part was hilarious. And then they did this whole thing right after they did that. Parts of it was good. Parts of it was like, am I high right now?
But you can't have too much of that.
No, you can't. Every episode cannot be like that.
You can't live off of that.
No,
you won't be in business.
Because they're like, this is the new evolution of wrestling. No, every show can't be like that. No, I agree with you on that. I'm sorry, I digress.
That's all right. Well, let's talk about
RoadBlock
tonight.
The end of the line. I just messed my ears. He said.
The end of the line for who though? I mean, unless you're going to add another match.
Well, technically, it's in the line for the women because this is the last time they're supposed to wrestle each other. Isn't that correct?
This year.
This year.
They didn't say for how long.
We only have 6 matches on the actual card, but one of them being 30 minutes, I can understand. The regular title match will be about 30 minutes as well.
Probably. Yeah.
But we have a pre-show match with Big Cass and Rusev. I think that could have done well on the main card, though.
It should have been on the main card.
I don't like that.
You only got 7 matches. I mean, you know. But yeah, Big Cass should and will win against Rusev. I think
unless Lana interferes.
Enzo will show back up, and that'll
help.
Yeah.
And then of course we've got the triple threat match. We talked about this Cruiserweight Championship match happening on 205 Live instead of the pay-per-view to make 205 Live seem more of a must-watch TV.
Yeah.
So Rich Swann defends against T.J. Perkins and the Brian Kendrick, and I don't like hot potato. And they went T.J. Perkins, Brian Kendrick, Rich Swann. I don't want him hot potato it. Rich Swann needs to keep the belt.
He does.
Cannot hot potato this title, or it's going to look like a waste of time.
It is.
Because a lot of people already don't like the show.
No, but he dropped. I mean, I don't want to see him dropping him, but
no.
I mean, they got Perkins. I think Swann got a win over Kendrick.
We're gonna get attacked.
And Perkins got a winner with Swann. So.
Dun dun dun. Oh,
what are you doing, Andy?
Scared the Indy Cat. But then, of course, we've got Seth Rollins versus Chris Jericho, which I liked your idea better, that if Jericho would have beaten Roman Reigns for the U.S. title the other night on Raw, this would have made this match much better.
You still could have used the part of Owens helping him and him getting upset with Owens helping him.
Right.
I wanted to win the United States Championship by myself. I said I could win it by myself, and I wanted to be by myself. I told you not to come out there.
Do you think this is all a big rouge, though, again?
I don't think so now.
You think they're done?
I think they're done now, yeah.
But both of them are heels, though, still.
Well, Jericho will become face after this year.
You think so?
Yeah.
But anyway, so...
But yeah, Seth should pick up the win. I would like it better for the title to be on the line.
It would have been good.
Jericho could have dropped it and gave it to Seth. Seth could have been United States champion again. And Jericho would have had it in the record books of finally holding the United States title.
Right. He didn't hold it in WCW.
He said he's never had the United States title.
Where'd that go?
And Roman, he's just carrying it.
He is. The same thing they did to Dean when they were part of the show.
But he's really just carrying it. I mean, he's done it. I mean, they can now at least defend it since they split up the brand.
True.
But they don't want to do that now.
But this is supposed to be the last time of these two women. Sasha Banks defending her championship against Charlotte Flair. Will Charlotte Flair continue her pay-per-view win record?
This is another hot potato thing.
This is another hot potato thing, and it's only hot potato between 2 people, not even 3. Okay, so they got to stop that.
They do.
Sasha Banks has got to retain this title in the 30-minute Iron Man match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. You cannot have Charlotte go back and get the belt again just to have this pay-per-view record. The pay-per-view records mean nothing.
No, it don't make no difference.
Doesn't mean anything. It's not like WrestleMania.
No, they would bring a pay-per-view record for Seth Rollins. This is the first time he'll be in a pay-per-view that he ain't in a title match.
Who keeps up with it?
I don't know. But one thing I read about, saw somebody said about the 30-minute Iron Man match.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if it's on a draw. And Charlotte doesn't have a loss for pay-per-view.
Ah, gosh.
And Sasha.
And Sasha keeps the belt.
Sasha keeps the belt.
It wouldn't shock me.
It would not shock me either. I'd rather, if they're going that route to keep Charlotte's record for pay-per-views,
then do that way.
I do not want them to hot potato the belt.
No.
If they do, then Sasha needs to get out of the title picture. Let's have Bayley. Let's have Nia. Let's have somebody else.
Hot potato with other people.
I mean, I know y'all
But it just makes it look like Charlotte is the face of
They're trying to make her a 16-time women's champion like this?
Yes.
Come on.
I mean, she's got a few more years on this daggone thing. My gosh.
I know.
Give her some more time. But then we got the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships with the New Day defending against Cesaro and Sheamus. Now we do know that New Day just got the record. They just broke the record this past Monday.
Yeah, Tuesday morning.
They were the longest reigning, which I don't really agree with it because Demolition got that off of one title reign, correct?
Yeah. They're saying this is this one.
New Day, I thought, was the 2 title reigns combined together.
I think it's just the same one.
Because you know they did lose it at one point and got it back.
I think this is the
okay. I thought it was both of them.
During the break, we can look at, or later on, we can look at the record and see for sure.
Look at the record. Yes, but
I believe it is the whole one time.
Now the New Days broke the record, so let's move on, people.
I don't think it's moving on. I think New Day is keeping them for a little bit longer.
I say they've had it long enough. Cesaro and Sheamus.
They definitely had it long enough.
Yes, but the way I look at it is Cesaro and Sheamus. If they don't win, they're going to look just like the club. And that means
you're running out of people. Yeah, that's another thing. Okay, clubs had a shot.
Cesaro's
had a shot. Let's get somebody in there to have a shot. Come on, bring the Shining Star. Let them do something. How about Goldust and Art? Come on, you got more tag teams, people.
Right. That's why I say
they need 3 hours.
That's why I say they need to swap over the belts. Let Cesaro and Sheamus run with it. Because right now it looks like Mick Foley's little experiment putting them together is a waste of time.
Yeah.
If they don't win the belts.
The way this thing they're writing. The way it writes, if you put something together that don't like it work and it works right, then they end up winning the tag team titles. Yes,
exactly.
Yes. But will it happen now? I don't think it's going to happen tonight.
Because I think the odd pairing of Heath Slater and Rhino being pretty much done. Now they're doing the same thing with Cesaro and Sheamus, so they need to go ahead and pull the trigger on it.
And we've got also with the New Day being anybody can defend the belts. We got that on SmackDown with the Wyatt family.
Right. So I think they need to get rid of that on Raw. They don't need it on both shows.
I know. If we go from 2 people stuck together as tag team, and now they're going to be broken up. Yep. And we go to 3 on SmackDown. Then we have 3 on here on SmackDown.
The 2 thrown together.
And then 2 thrown together. Yeah.
Win the belts. Yes.
Who write these shows?
Right. Same person. Anyway, but Cesaro and Sheamus, I think they deserve to go ahead and get a run with the belts.
I would like it, but I don't. Like I said, I don't see it. I don't see it tonight.
Well, hopefully he's just got blinders on. Yes. Next, we got the 10-minute time limit match with Sami Zayn taking on Braun Strowman. Yeah, they kind of in one promo, they made Sami look a little bit more meaner, which they need to. So I thought that shows they do not like Eva Marie because they crapped all over her. Oh, yes, they did. Because he basically said, that how dare you disrespect me.
Daniel Bryan said the best thing to trade for you is Eva Marie.
That's horrible.
Yeah. I mean, so.
I wonder if she was at home like, what the crap?
At least she got rid of the red hair, so it's better.
But you think she'll really come back with black hair, though? She'll come back with the red.
No, she got to be red.
I think they're doing the black right now for just her being in those movies.
Yeah.
Well, she's got 2 back-to-back. Look, she could be the Miz of the women and just not be on the show. Wouldn't bother me.
No. She don't add nothing to it, I'm sorry. But I
like the entrance that she came up with, but then she got suspended.
I don't see Sami winning this.
No, he could last the time limit, but he is going to be worse for wear, though.
Yeah.
Absolutely worse for wear. And then last but not least.
I guess they could go that way, him lasting the time limit. He lasted 10 minutes. He didn't beat Braun. He didn't make him pin or submit. He just lasted 10 minutes with him.
I mean, you can run around the ring.
Yeah.
Get away from somebody.
Until he gets his hands on you.
Right. But then we got the WWE Universal Championship with Roman Reigns, who's the U.S. champion, challenging. He's not defending his belt, but he's challenging for the Universal Championship against the champion, Kevin Owens.
I can tell you the last time he defended his United States Championship. That was because, what was that, 2 weeks? Was that last week? 2 weeks ago. No, it was 2 weeks ago.
I don't watch the show.
I don't keep up. I watch it, don't keep up with it.
I just look at the text like, okay.
For SmackDown Live. So.
Exactly. But that's pretty much it for the news, but we've got some tallies to give out quickly. Because, my gosh, we ran over.
You're talking about total delete.
I know, it's insane. You got to go watch it. It's on the YouTube.
The TOPPY.
We've got the chant of the year for the 2016 Top Rope Reality TOPPY Awards, and we have Ellsworth.
Yeah, come on, people. They were chanting like Goldberg.
They really were. They like old Ellsworth.
They do. We have the Rookie of the Year for 2016, and we had to think back who could be the Rookie of the Year this year. I mean, somebody who beat AJ Styles, you think of that. How about somebody who just made it into the WWE and did something? That's true. We picked James Ellsworth.
Right. 2 things in a row for him.
He beat the champion.
3 times.
3 times.
He's got his number. Then we've got the woman/knockout of the year. And, of course, with the pay-per-view record like she's got, it's got to go to Charlotte.
Yes, Charlotte. Most definitely.
Charlotte.
Well, the breakout star of the year. I mean...
one word describes this guy.
That definitely does. You want to give the word?
One word describes him as glorious.
Bobby Roode is our 2016 glorious. Breakout star of the
glorious. Year. And the promotion on the rise. I think this is a new one. Did we do this last year?
I think we did.
We might have. I'll have to look back. But the promotion on the rise this year for 2016 is Evolve.
Yeah. Them getting involved with WWE and also...
Involved. Get it?
Yeah.
Evolved.
And Flow Slam. They're only going, hey, Ring of Honor better watch out.
That's right.
So. And TNA.
That's right.
Delete.
They might get deleted.
Yes. Well, that's it for part 1. We're going to do some more toppies in part 3. But in part 2, we got the review. King of the Ring. 93, 94, 95, and 96.
It does not say that.
I didn't change it.
Dun, dun, dun.
I didn't add it up there.
So come back to part number 2.
I'm Elgin.
I'm just a carter.
We'll see in a few clicks.